voice is a little raspy because I just woke up. I'm running late and I'm trying to make breakfast right now, which is not really your kind of breakfast that normal people would eat. So I chugged one of these, the egg whites. Yeah, pretty disgusting. What am I looking for? Oh, homemade cashew milk for creamer for my coffee. So what is on the agenda today is I am going to the gym right now, running late, and then I'm going to do a plyometrics today. Ooh, look at all that. Super good. Super nice. And I got to practice posing. I'm 32 days out from the show, which is coming up. I'm excited. I'm getting nervous a little bit. Getting some coffee. And I had a crazy, crazy dream last night. My dream was that they lined us up for pre-judging, and there was like 10 girls, but it was like in a school like classroom, and the judge was like sitting at those desks that you stand up and do speeches from, and each one of us had to line up in front of him and to pose and do our our routines and stuff. And I was second to the last in line, and I did my posing, but he wasn't really paying attention. He was like writing notes. And I'm like holding my side chest the whole time, and he's writing notes. I'm like, okay, dude, are you gonna look at me or not? And he looks at me for 2 seconds, and I do like my favorite pose, which is my back double bi, because my back is really nice. My glutes are actually coming in too, and my hamstrings, which is very exciting. Never had that happen. And at the end, the guy was talking to me, and he told me, he's like, you look phenomenal, you look great, but I think you needed more time. I think you need 2 more months, and then you would have had it. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I remember asking, well, can I do another show to qualify for nationals? This is the time where I get the weirdest fucking dreams right before a show or any kind of competition that I do, especially like when I wrestled or had to cut a lot of weight and a lot of water, and like you dream about, that you drank like a gallon of water before weigh-ins, or you didn't make weight or things like that. Bodybuilding's not about weight, but you dream about, stepping on that stage. And one time I've also dreamed about like, I walked on stage and I forgot to take my socks off, and I didn't have a spray tan, so I was really, really white, and I was the only white one on stage. Weird. I've also dreamed that I got last place. The shit that you get when you're cutting weight. Anyways, back to breakfast. What the fuck is this shit? Like, what is this? Well, to answer your question, this is a lot of greens. It's super, I blend this kind of like the night before, and I sip on it throughout the day. So I won't drink the whole jar. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. Like, I'll just drink quarters of it each time. And I've been putting a lot of like sulfur and citric foods in it. Why would I do that? Because sulfur actually helps athletes 75% to recover. It does give you gas, and it probably does give you some bad breath, but I like to do the whole plant-based way instead of buying a whole bunch of different supplements. Not that I'm totally against it, it's just honestly you don't know what is in the supplements, you know what I mean? Like, unless you go actually get it tested yourself. So I'll just do plant-based right now, and it gives me all the energy that I need to. It just wakes me up. It really helps with my skin complexion. I normally get acne right about here, especially from all the sweat and things like that, but it really helps like recover muscles, energy, acne, a lot of vitamin C, a lot of iron, which I need because I bruise easy. Let's see, a lot of bruising. Got a big one on my calf, still recovering. I bruise very easy because I'm fair skinned, and I'm low on iron, because when a female works out like 6 times or more and is doing chronic resistance training, which is weightlifting, like chronic weightlifting, and like you're also low body fat, it's easy to bruise. Your iron levels naturally are lower. So I actually have to double my iron, if not quadruple it sometimes, because I will just continue to bruise and get like really dark bags under my eyes and fatigue and all these other things. But so what's in this drink is like charred kale, celery, half an orange, 2 lemons, 1/4 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I do asparagus as well to help me flush my system. It's also a good cleanser. That's why I also like to do it. And recently I've been putting 2 cloves of garlic. It's really bad. And so yeah, it's not the greatest. Oh, I also put bell pepper in it because bell pepper has more vitamin C than like an actual orange does. So it's very, very acidic and very sulfur. And I just chug it. And honestly, I've been juicing for months now that it doesn't really bother me anymore. Like I don't gag anymore. I don't like, oh, this is fucking disgusting. I can't finish this shit. Because I've been doing it for so long. But I'm telling you guys that juicing is the best way to cleanse your body and to get it the proper nutrition and the nutrients that you need. It's like you can pack it all in there and just chug it instead of eating like ginormous amounts of raw vegetables all the time. All right, so anyways, that's my tip. I'll show you how I make it later, but let's get started with the day, huh? What's up, guys? How are ya? So it is Sunday, kind of a meal prep day. I wanted to show you what my green smoothies look like and what they consist of, because some people are like, ew, that's disgusting, why would you drink that? Well, because it's super healthy and it really helps me like regulate and be cleansed. It just feels amazing, and it really helps with my acne as well and fullness. When you're on a restrictive diet, it's important to get enough fiber in your diet as much as possible. So I'm just gonna blend all this stuff up and show you what the end results are. Earlier I showed you, we have some organic spinach, green coffee for some energy and fat burning properties, chia seeds, which I love. Those have high fiber as well. This is chard, very high in iron. Dark greens are really good for you when you have low iron levels. Typically that happens when you are chronic resistance training, especially if you are a female. It's easy to bruise, and our iron levels usually are lower. Cucumber for cleansing. Of course, I need asparagus for my diuretic naturally. Celery is also high in vitamin C, which I love. I do love my lemon and a very small orange. And this is just something random. This is choy, also high in sulfur. And well, let's get started. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some water. And I just take a little bit. I can tear it off. I don't really blend the whole stems. I don't like the stems. I'll just rip it up. Super fast, super easy. Once you get used to it, it becomes kind of a routine. I actually like this sometimes more than coffee because I don't get enough energy from coffee. Sometimes you'll crash from too much caffeine. And this is a natural way, all plants, to get that natural energy that you're looking for. All the vitamin nutrients just packed in a single drink, and it's super easy. Like, you can't, it's very efficient for time. If you're in a rush, don't have time to make a full-on meal. So blend some of it at a time before I go any further. You don't need to have a super expensive, nice blender. I got this at Costco for like $30. I think it's oyster, and it works just fine. You want to kind of blend as you go, because if you put too much, then it won't work, unless you have maybe a super awesome, expensive, fancy blender. But I don't, because I like to ball on a budget. Fucking camera, it just died on me. Sorry about that. Anyways, so we have our blended drink. I put everything in it. I put the rest of the spinach, the green coffee, and the chia seeds, which I love. And here is the finished product. Ooh la la. So this is a little bit chunkier than usual for me. I have to chew on it a little bit. I could blend this a little bit more. But the point is that you want this to be a little bit more fibrous. Blend it to your taste, till you can actually drink it. But the difference is that you don't want to just do a juicer. And the reason why is because you don't get all the fibrous nutrients that you need to actually help with your digestive system, to help you keep cleansing your body. And if you can't do without the sweeteners and the fruits, just make sure that you put at least half of this whole thing. It needs to be dark greens and vegetables, and maybe the other half some fruits. But don't overdo it, you guys, because fruit is still sugar. And when the first thing you wake up, when you're breaking your fast, right, breakfast, and you just consuming, like, let's say you're putting dairy, like strawberries, all this other stuff in it, especially if you're using flavored dairy, that has high amounts of sugar in it. Like those little cups of freaking yogurts that like have flavored in them, those are like 30 grams of sugar. So when you just fasted for like 8 hours or more, let's say, and the first thing you're putting into your body is 30 grams of straight sugar, it's not good for you. Not good for you at all, and that's why you will not see weight loss as fast as you would like, or at all, especially. So if you want to cleanse your body and actually lose some weight, feel healthy for long-term effects, this is the best way to do it. I practice what I preach. I've been doing this for 6 months now. I'm 32 days out, 31 days out from my show, and has really helped me with my midsection, because this is where I hold most of my weight. Most females hold your weight in the lower abdominal area, the hips, and this is what really helps me. It cleanses your whole body, you know, and digestive. Your skin will clear up. You're going to feel more alive. You're going to feel that energy that you get. I promise you, just, you know, ease into it and start it and make it a habit every day. And it's quick and easy. And then you'll have all the nutrients packed into like a freaking like small cup, like all this, you know, and this will actually fill you up. And that's a great thing too. You want to be full after your meals, especially if you're restricting your calorie intake. It's important to have high fibers. Don't just go for like a pill of, oh, this has dietary fiber. No, you need to get it from plant sources. I hope this is very helpful for you guys. I highly suggest that you start juicing if you want to get healthy, if you want to lose some weight. It's going to really help you. It's totally going to cleanse your body. Can't be afraid of it. It's just vegetables. It's just whole natural foods. That's all it is. And it's packed with high amounts of vitamins and minerals. Totally good for your body. Like, so don't be afraid. You may not like the taste of it in the beginning, but I promise you it will change. I was the same way. I absolutely couldn't stand it. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, of course you can make it towards your taste, but anyways, I've never even liked vegetables, like I was telling you from the very first video. That was a long time ago when I first started this whole prep. I couldn't stand my vegetables, and now it doesn't even faze me, and it's even easier for me to blend them. That way I don't have to eat massive amounts of like salads and raw foods, because it's just hard to chug that down all the time, you know, to eat that much amount. So this really helps when you juice. Like I said, also make sure it's half dark greens, the rest fruit if you like it sweeter. But do not use fruit juice, because that is high concentrated in sugars. That's just going to spike your blood glucose levels, and that's not what you want, especially if you're going to drink it in the morning. If you're going to do that, I highly suggest that you do that for post-workout, and the reason for that is because your muscles are ready to receive that kind of sugar, the glycogen, the glucose, to replace the glycogen in the muscles, right? Because you torn them, you killed them in the gym or whatever you do. The only time to have fruit juice would be for probably post-workout, and that's about it. But do not do that first thing in the morning and put that in your body. It's not going to be good for you. The high amounts of fiber is going to keep you fuller longer, feel better, cleanse your body. It helps with your acne as well, and you're going to feel the energy difference. I promise you that. Just try it, you know, one day at a time. That's all it takes. Just like any journey that you're going to take that first step and just keep trying. That's all it is. It's better. It's way better than taking any freaking supplement that's out there. It's healthier for you. It's just whole, natural, organic greens and vegetables, and it's going to do amazing things for your body. I promise you that. I wouldn't lie to you. It helped me lose my first 10 pounds when I first started this prep. So other than that, it's just a lazy kind of Sunday, chilling. This is why I'm in my dress. I love it. I feel fabulous. Tomorrow, getting ready for the whole work week. Oh, it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. I shouldn't say that. But it is going to be a challenge. It's definitely going to be a challenge. So I'm 4 weeks out starting tomorrow. And this is when it's crunch time. The diet kind of takes a toll on you. And I wouldn't say it's a diet. It's just, you know, slowly decreasing your calorie intake. And for me, it's carb manipulation. That means I do not take high amounts of carbs a whole lot. Like, I may have some refeed days, but that means it's healthy carbs. Like, I'm not going to go and eat pizza or something like that. I'll just have a higher amount of carbohydrates than usual from my normal low intake of carbohydrates that I normally do. Other than that, I need to start posing, like, seriously. I'm really excited, so I can just bring the best package overall. I did get my posing music. Oh, I'm really excited. It's gonna sound amazing. It should work very well, and now I just gotta come up with a nice routine with it. What I love to do every time I do my posing routine is I like the techno, like hip hop music, like high beat. That's what I always like to do. So what I like to do, it fades in, you know, escalates like the drop beat. That way I can do some cool posing moves. And then it fades back out, and then it's over, because you only have 60 seconds to pose anyways. Other than that, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you get your ass in the gym. I hope you get your health and fitness on, because I tell you that no one's going to do it for you. So Please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself because no one's going to do it for you. Get that health and fitness going. Ask me questions. I'm here to answer them. If you need help with your, nutrition or workout programs, whatever it may be, don't be afraid to contact me. Please email me. Leave me a comment below. Like I said, other than that, have a wonderful weekend and get after it because I promise you no one's going to do it for you.